So I was driving through Nashville traffic, bumping to some Migos, driving in my 97 Lexus. I thought those days would never end. And then I saw the car in front of me brake and realized that I didn't have enough space. So I hit the brakes as hard as I could. Lexus tapped the car in front of me, and the car behind me slammed into the Lexus from behind and totaled it. Got a little bit of money, got to keep the car, but there was a problem. I couldn't really drive this 240,000 mile car back to and fro from school. So I decided to buy another car. Now this may not make sense because I was stupid, and because at 21 you really shouldn't be buying two cars, especially not borrow money from your parents to buy a second car. And thirdly, don't buy a car that you don't know how to drive, such as a manual transmission car when you're 21 years old and don't know how to drive a manual transmission car. So, but I did that. I made those mistakes so that you wouldn't have to. And so I got this car first thing, and I thought, man, this is awesome. It's this nice charcoal color in great condition, $5,500. Got it. Everything's good. I tried to drive it the first day, man. I killed it about 5 times. Second day, I tried to take it out on the highway with my dad while he was training me how to use it. Got that thing stuck on the on-ramp, and cars were driving by me, people were flipping me off. I thought to myself, what have I got myself into? I thought that this was something little kids knew how to do. It was not something that came naturally. I had to work out. I was like Rocky out there, man. I was doing drills in the parking lot, shifting, just trying to get my transitions down between gears. I still struggle with it to this day, but those first couple days, I was a straight up hazard to society. I was running all over King Creek parking lot. I was driving just down the freeway. I would practice at the airport. I was practicing pretty much 24/7, and the reason for that, not only had I bought a car that I didn't know how to use, I had to be back at school with all those other kids, all those other cars in tight spaces. I had to do that in like 2 weeks. So I had a 2-week crash course on how to drive a stick shift. So I've been driving it to this day. I have killed it hundreds of times, but luckily I'm on a good streak. I haven't killed it in a while. But I love the car so much. I love driving stick shift. It's a great skill to have. But those first couple weeks, I'm telling you, I've never felt so stupid in my life. I was trying to drive everywhere. My dad thought that I had an extra chromosome or something because I literally could not get the clutch gas ratio down. I was killing it every time I stopped at a red light. There's a red light in town where I still remember. It's a red light that's on a hill, and I still to this day will think about all the times that I killed it. And all the times that I had to keep all those cars behind me waiting and people were honking and flipping me off and doing stuff like that. I'm telling you, it was a hard thing to learn in about a 2 weeks, 10-day span. But once again, don't do stuff like that. That's stupid. Don't learn to drive a car in 2 weeks. Don't try to learn to drive a manual transmission in 2 weeks. Try not to listen to Migos so loudly that you end up wrecking your original car. Don't buy a second car when you're 21 years old. Don't do hardly any of the things that I did. But if you can learn to drive a stick shift in a way that's not going to put you or the public at harm, do that. Do that. Learn it at a young age and have fun with it. And if you're like me, understand that you're going to have to spend a couple grand to get it taken care of, because like I'm doing right now, I love my car so much, and that's why I'm making this video, is down at the shop getting that clutch replaced. So as much as I say that it was hard for me to learn, I love that thing so much. It's the Grey Goose. That's its name. That's what its name will continue to be, and I love it. Manual transmission is an amazing thing to have, and just don't try to learn everything all at once. And don't be an idiot like me. That's the gist of the story. That's the gist of a lot of these stories. If you get that you'll be alright. So hey, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hit the like button, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching.